Welcome back, adventurers, to Let's Play Myst Masterpiece Edition. When last we left off, we had returned from Channelwood. We have explored the 4 ages of Myst. We have retrieved 4 red pages and 4 blue pages. We have heard everything that Sirrus and Achenar have to say. And there's only one final thing to do. Now, if you remember from the previous video, Sirrus and Achenar both made mention of a book on the end of the middle shelf. A book that looks just as burned and ruined as all these other books, but is still in good condition. And don't let this cover fool you. This is not a linking book, unfortunately, even though it has the exact same cover. No, these charred pages contain patterns of a sort. Now, both Sirrus and Achenar have both said that we need to find pattern 158. So if we quickly scroll through the pages and find pattern 158, that is the pattern we need. 156, 158. So now I have to copy this down in my notes. But this pattern is important because we need to put this pattern in the fireplace, which will lead us to the final red and blue pages. Final 2 pages of the red and blue books. Just bear with me though as I copy these down, because I want to be as precise as I possibly can, because I have to enter this pattern exactly right. If you don't enter it in precisely, you won't be able to enter the chamber. I believe you won't be able to get the red and blue pages. There. I've copied pattern 158 down in my notes. Very important. It's now the final place that we never once checked throughout this whole experience. The fireplace. So we push the button, the grate comes down and the light comes on. But it's just an ordinary fire grate, I hear you ask. Well, if you've been watching this entire Let's Play series, you'll know that nothing in Myst is ever commonplace. Like so. Touching the fireplace creates these patterns, and the pattern we need is 158. So we need to input that pattern as precisely as we can, which is why I copied it down. Yes, Achenar was always fairly precise when it came to his puzzles. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. There we are, pattern 158. So let's push the button and see what happens. Because we got the puzzle wrong. Aha, 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 aha. We did not put the puzzle right. That happened because we did not put the puzzle correctly. So we do this, and then this, this should be the puzzle. There we go. Second time. Now we come to a special hidden chamber, hidden behind the fireplace. On the right is the red page, on the left is the blue page, and above them is the green book. Now Sirrus and Achenar both told us explicitly not to touch the green book. So I'm going to do the smart thing, and I'm going to save the game at this point. I don't trust Sirrus, but I suppose Achenar is a bit crazy of sorts. He's the things we've seen, especially in Mechanical Age. He does seem a bit unbalanced. So let us take the red page and return to the main chamber and give Sirrus the red page. Let us release him from this prison that is the red book, if I can get to it. So now let us put in the final red page to complete the red book.
Oh, yes! Yes! I'm free! Oh, thank you, my friend. My dear friend. You've done the right thing. You stupid fool! It looks like perhaps you're in the book now. And what have we here? A page. Oh no. I hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're in the books. The library looks much the same as I left. Oh, Achenar. Goodbye.
Well, that didn't work out. If you hadn't already figured out by this point, Sirrus, as Achenar has stated so very often, is a liar. A greedy, vindictive, manipulative liar. Egotistical, egomaniacal. He stole the riches and enslaved, the civilizations of the 3 ages of Myst, Stoneship, Mechanical, and Channelwood. His greed, coupled with his excessive alcohol and substance abuse, not good bedfellows. And indeed, Sirrus, the final nail in his coffin, the message in Channelwood, the incriminating message. So now, let us restore the game. We don't want to save, because that would be stupid. Back to the library. Because I'm not ending this Let's Play with a bad ending. I'm not ending it with that. I'm not. So, back we are again. With pattern 158. perhaps input it properly the first time round now. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back around the chamber for the second time. Well, Achenar doesn't seem all that bad now, to be honest. I'm sure he's actually a pretty likable guy when you get to know him. So let's open the door. Let's not free Sirrus this time. Let's instead free Achenar. I'm sure nothing will possibly go wrong. Nothing at all.
Oh yes, I'm free! Oh, I feel alive! And how do you feel, my friend? Oh, and what have we here? Perhaps the pages you worked so hard for? Whoops! Yes! Perhaps you're seeing the world from my point of view. Yes. Oh. Sirrus. That's my brother. Oh, yes. Oh. Maybe someone will rescue you someday. You lose.
I take that back. Everything that I believed about Achenar from my first impressions of him, I should never have doubted myself. I should never have second-guessed myself. If it wasn't obvious to any of you, Achenar is also not to be trusted. He's crazy, he's a lunatic, he's mentally unhinged, and he has murdered many of the civilization's inhabitants on Myst. And that incriminating message that was left by Sirrus was left for Achenar. So let's pretend that never happened. Let's return to the library once more. Once again. So by now, yeah, you already know. But regardless, let us enter in pattern 158 again for the third time, making sure to enter it in properly. Should be quite tedious. Here it is, pattern 158 again. And we're back in the chamber. So, when we return, we shall decide on the right course of action to take from this point here on out. Until next we meet, adventurers,